Good morning, dear students. First, let us pray to God. Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvikhnam Kurmedeva Sarvakareshu Sarvada. Let us start with the today's session. Today's session is on management, Henry Fayol's principles of management, functions of management, qualities of good manager. It is a very important topic. Everyone must know about management and management principles. Let us define what is management. It is the process of designing and maintaining an environment in which individuals working together in groups towards the accomplishment of pre-selected goals of an enterprise effectively and efficiently. One more definition. It can also be defined as an art of getting work done through people with a satisfaction for employees, employer and customer. So mainly here the management, it is a process of getting work done through people with satisfaction for employees. Employees ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯರ್ ಅಂದರೆ who gives the job, boss is known as employer. Customers, who gets the products from the company, who consumes, they are called as the customers. So all must be satisfied. So this process of managing everything is called as a management. Okay, see here, next is Henry Fayol's principles of management. Here this name has been taken from a industrialist. He is French industrialist known as father of modern management theory. He was trained as a mining engineer. He joined a coal and iron combine as an apprentice and reached to top position of managing director. Henry Fayol outlined a number of principles that he found useful in running his large organization. He added that these principles apply not only to business but also to political, religious, philanthropic, military and other organizations. These principles are in widespread use today. So the principles what he has given, they are very popular nowadays in almost all the organizations. They make use of these principles. That is why the name is given as Henry Fayol's principles of management. So he defined the management as, you can see that to manage is to forecast. Forecast ಅಂದರೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಏನು ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದು ಗೆಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. To plan. So what is the goal? Accordingly planning. Then according to the plan, organizing. Then after organizing, coordinating every functions and to have a control on different departments in the management. So this is definition given by the Henry Fayol. Let us move to the next one, the meaning and explanation of 14 principles of management. So here he has given 14 principles for the management, and this is a very important topic we should learn, and it is being asked many times in the examination. So let us take one by one in detail. First, division of work. So in the management, in the organization, there will be number of people working, and all the people from the top level management to low level management, all people will be assigned equal work. It will be divided, allocated according to their position, according to their efficiency. Next, authority and responsibility. Authority means what? It is the right to give the order or command. So it is nothing but a power to give the command. And responsibility, it comes with the authority. So who is having the power, who is having the authority, then that person will be also having the responsibility. Next, discipline. Discipline, you all know that it is following rules, regulations, policies and procedures by all employees of organization. So there must be certain discipline so that in the organization all will follow those rules and regulation, and there will be a smooth functioning of the organization. Next, fourth one is unity of command. Unity of command means here, so in an organization there should be only one supervisor. So if the number of supervisor increases, then it will be in a confusion. Other people will be in a confusion to whom to ask. So to avoid the confusion and conflict, what should be done? Only one supervisor or only one manager should be assigned. Then unity of direction. So here you can see that the goal should be fixed and all should work together to reach that goal in a particular direction. So one plan to reach that goal and one person in charge for that plan. Next, subordination of individual interest to general interest. So here in a company, the individual interest should not be considered. Only which interest? The general interest should be taken only for the benefit of the goals organization. So to reach the goals of organization, the interest of organization is considered compared with the interest of employee. Then remuneration. Remuneration is nothing but it is a compensation, or it may be a bonus, or it may be a salary, and it should be fair. Fair andre equal agi kododu. Fair to both the employee and the employer. Next, centralization. Centralization andre working in a central as well as decentralized manner. So centralized manner ದಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡೋದಂದ್ರೆ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ as a centralized authority. State government is acting under central government, that we call it as a decentralized. So if the centralization is very difficult to manage, then decentralization is utilized. You can see that the optimum use of capabilities of personnel is the main objective, and here the centralization and decentralization is balanced to get the objective to minimize the problems and optimize the use of capabilities of a person or of personnel. Next, scalar chain. Scalar chain here, it is the communication path. So here you can see that it's a structure here. From top level management to the bottom level management, there will be number of people working here, and how the communication takes place from top level to the bottom level. This is a structured path. Who should talk to who, it is defined here. For example, in our college, from principal to the staff and from staff to the students, the communication flows here. And here first the students will talk to the staff members will talk to the HODs will then talk to the principal. So this is a way of the communication. So this chain we call it as a scalar chain in this principle. Next is order. Order, it means that it is the proper arrangement of things and people. So in an organization, everything should be properly arranged, that we call it as a order. So everything should occupy its proper place, that is everything should be in order. So when you keep everything in order, then you can see that the function, the process can be done in a smoother way, and the production will be made faster. There will not be wasting of time in searching of the things. Next, equity. Equity andre fairness, impartiality. So employees are being employees, loyalty and devotion should be treated with kindness. Employees are actually human beings, and their loyalty and devotion should be treated with a kindness and justice. Organization run best when managers are fair with their employees. So managers ಯಾವಾಗ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ ಜೊತೆ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಫೇರ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಿಹೇವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅವಾಗ the employees will be satisfied and the production will be increased. Automatically the sales will increase, the profit will be there for the company. Next, stability of personal tenure. Personal tenure andre permanent post. So permanent post andre here you can see that in organization there will be some posts will be permanent, some posts will be on contract basis. So if there are more constant post, permanent post, then it is helpful for the organization, because they will be much trained, they will be having experience, they can give a more service for the company. When the employees are taken as a contract base, then they may be removed after certain years, and again the new employees should be taken, and those should be trained, and again they should get this experience. So this will affect the production of the company. So here you can see that permanent post idre companyಯಲ್ಲಿ it is a symbol of sound management. It increases the efficiency of the employees. So employees ಗೆ ಒಂಥರ security ಇರ್ತೈತಿ, ಅವ್ರ efficiency increase ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ, then automatically the company will be having a profit. Next, suppose if there is instability, high turnover, ಅಂದರೆ ಮೇಲಿಂದ ಮೇಲೆ ರಿಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಸ್ಟಾಫಿಗೆ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತೈತಿ, ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ರಿಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೆಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾಫ್. This is a symbol of weak management. So what is desired? So the management should have some permanent post, and there should not be instability, there should not be high turnover. So this is going to give rise to weak management. Next is initiative. So initiative ಯಾರು ತಗೋಬೇಕು? ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಆದವ್ರು ತಗೋಬೇಕು, ಲೀಡರ್ಸ್ ಆದವ್ರು ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ should encourage and develop the subordinates to take initiative. So it is the result of creative thinking and imagination, and helps in formulating, planning, also its execution. Next, esprit de corps andre team spirit. So in an organization all should work in a team. So we have already studied the teamwork, what are the advantages of teamwork, why the teamwork is a essential, mandatory in the company, why everyone is required to work in a team. We have already studied this. You can see that esprit de corps means spirit of cooperation. So teamwork ಎಲ್ಲಿರ್ತೈತಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೋಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಇರ್ತೈತಿ. Since unity is strength, harmony and teamwork are essential. So unity ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲಿ strength ಇರ್ತೈತಿ, ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬರ್ತೈತಿ. So teamworks are essential. So in short it is taken as esprit de corps. So these all 14 principles are given by Henry Fayol for the management, and that gives a very good result in a company. So that is why it is a popular management principle. You all go through this. It is a very important question which is being frequently asked in the examination. Let us move to the next one, functions of management. So we have studied management, what it is, principles of management. Next, functions ಏನೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ, it first is planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling. So these are all important functions of management. Let us take one by one, and you can see that who performs above functions, who performs all these functions, that person is called as a manager. See here, the manager will be having foresightedness, goal. According to the goal, planning is made, and in planning everything is organized, staffing is done, directing is done, and controlling. All these things are made by the manager. Okay, first planning. Here everything should be planned in a proper way. So it is the management function that involves setting of goals. Plus planning dalli first goal setting ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, and which is the deciding, which is the best method to be decided to achieve the goal. So goal achieve ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಟೈಪ್ ಪ್ಲಾನಿಂಗ್ ಬರ್ತಾವೆ ನಿಮಗೆ, ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಟಜಿಕ್ ಪ್ಲಾನಿಂಗ್, operational planning. Strategic planning andre long range goal planning. So after 10 years, after 20 years, what the goal they should reach, ಯಾವ ಗೋಲ್ ನಾವು ರೀಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಪ್ಲಾನಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಟಜಿಕ್ ಪ್ಲಾನಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಆಪರೇಷನಲ್ ಪ್ಲಾನಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ರೇಂಜ್ ಗೋಲ್ ಪ್ಲಾನಿಂಗ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ 15 days, ಆಫ್ಟರ್ 1 month, ಸೊ ವಿತಿನ್ 1 month ನಾವು ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನು ನಾವು ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ಟು ರೀಚ್ certain objective, we call it as a operational planning. So this you can take it as the strategic planning as a vision planning, operational planning as a mission planning. Second function, organizing. It is the management function that focuses on allocating and arranging human and non-human resources so that plans can be carried out successfully. So you can see that organizing is allocating and arranging human and non-human resources. So human andre people, non-human andre machine, water, sunlight, and these all other resources are known as non-human resources. So ಇವನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸ್ ಮಾಡುವ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಗೆ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾಫಿಂಗ್. ಸ್ಟಾಫಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದರೆ different tasks must be assigned to different people and their efforts must be coordinated. So ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ people andre different people will be working in a company and they should be given a different task according to their skills. This is called as a staffing. Next, directing. Once the work is assigned, then they must be given a proper direction so that they can reach the goal. Next, controlling. Controlling means here it is aimed to monitor ongoing activity. So ಏನೇನು ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಲ್ಲ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ, ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲನೂ ಮಾನಿಟರ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್, ಕಂಪೇರ್ ದ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಟೇಕ್ ದ ನೆಸೆಸರಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಷನ್. ಸೊ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಬಂದದ್ದು ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಜೊತೆ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ, ಎರರ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಆವಾಗ ನೆಸೆಸರಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ನೆಸೆಸರಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್ನು ಇಟ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಡನ್ ಇನ್ ಪ್ಲಾನಿಂಗ್ or organizing or in staffing or in directing. So this is about the different functions of management. This is also very important. It is being asked in the examination. You can go through this. Next comes qualities of a good manager. So ಈಗ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತಂತೇಳಿ. ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ who manages all the functions of management, and he or she should possess some qualities. So important qualities are listed here, so I'll just read them. First one is manager should have high intelligence level than the average man. Second, manager should have the capacity to put his ideas across and should be quiet, vocal andre spoken andre he should speak, he should communicate. Next, manager should have thick skin ಅಂದರೆ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಹಚ್ಚಿಕೊಂಡು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡುವಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಥಿಕ್ ಸ್ಕಿನ್, ಎಮ್ಮಿ ಚರ್ಮ ಅಂತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಅಂಥ ಚರ್ಮದವ್ರಿಗೆ ಥಿಕ್ ಸ್ಕಿನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಏಬಲ್ ಟು ವಿತ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಕ್ರಿಟಿಸಿಸಮ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಕೆಟ್ಟದಾಗಿ ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಬೈದರೆ, ಹೇಳಿಕೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಭಾಳ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಹಚ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಅಂಥವ್ರಿಗೆ ಎಮ್ಮಿ ಚರ್ಮದವ್ರು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ taken for the manager as a good quality here. Manager should possess the ability to think broadly. So manager ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಬ್ರಾಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ವೈಡರ್ ಜನರಲ್ ನಾಲೆಜ್. ಸೊ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ನಾಲೆಜ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ದ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಶುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಬ್ಲಿಗೇಷನ್. ಸೊ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋದಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಆಬ್ಲಿಗೇಷನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಒಪ್ಪಂದ, ಅಗ್ರಿಮೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಅದರದ್ದು ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ಗೆ ಇರಬೇಕು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಯಿತು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೋವರ್ಟ್. ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೋವರ್ಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಒನ್ ಹೂ ಈಸ್ ಔಟ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್, ಅಂದರೆ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಅಡ್ಡಾಡಿ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಕರೀತಾರೆ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೋವರ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ. ದೆನ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಅಗ್ರೆಸಿವ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಟು ಸೇ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ. ಸೊ ಅಗ್ರೆಸಿವ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಭಾಳ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಆಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಕಂಪನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ he should get the work done from the people. Next, manager should not lose patience. So ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಪೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಶುಡ್ ಸ್ಯಾಕ್ರಿಫೈಸ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಲೈಫ್ ಬೈ ಪುಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಲಾಂಗ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಅವರ್ಸ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಸಲ ಅವರು ಬಹಳ ಹೊತ್ತು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತೈತಿ ಆಫೀಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಇಟ್ ಮೇ ಟೇಕ್ ಮೋರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಅವರ್ಸ್, 9 to 5 ಅಂತ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್, ಅಷ್ಟರೊಳಗೆ ಮುಗಿಸೋದಿರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಹೊತ್ತು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ ಅವರು ದೇ ಶುಡ್ ಸ್ಯಾಕ್ರಿಫೈಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಲೈಫ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, Manager should be a good salesman because they are going to sell it to the customer. So the person should act as a good salesman. Manager should treat organization success as his success. So personal success ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅವರು think ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ the manager should always think about the ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಸಿಕ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ತನಗೂ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕ ಹಾಗೆ ಅಂತಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, manager should possess moral and integrity. So some professional ethical values the manager should possess. So professional ethics ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಕಲ್ತ್ರಿ what are the moral values everyone should possess. Next is manager should be able to motivate others and also self motivated, and he should act as a good leader. Manager ಆದವರು ಲೀಡರ್ ಆಗಿನೂ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತೈತಿ. So very important qualities every manager should possess. It is given very nicely. I think you all have understood this. So let us look at some important questions frequently asked in the examination. State Henry Fayol's principles of management. Define management. List the functions of management. Explain management. Explain the qualities of a manager. Some multiple choice questions you can answer here. Henry Fayol's first principle, which is that out of this, which is the first principle? I think it is the division of work. Correct? Yes. Next, second one, how many management functions are there? How many management functions are there? I think it is 5. Is it correct? C. Okay. C is the right answer. Next, third question, management is dash and dash. Management is what? It is science and art. Correct? Okay. Third answer is A. Next, fourth one, which is not characteristics of management? So out of 4, to improve efficiency, to suggest new ideas and improve, to provide good training to staff, manage your own time, date and ignoring. I think it is D. Am I right? Fourth is D. Correct. Management is having dash function. So in function is the management ಅಲ್ಲಿ I think top level, directing, execution, working, which is right? B is the right answer. No, fifth one is B. Sixth, managerial qualities are dash. A, manager should have high intelligence level than the average man. Correct. Manager should possess organizational ability. Correct. Manager should be a good leader of his work group. Correct. So all above are correct. So the D is the right answer. Sixth D. Okay, so we have discussed about what is management, types of management functions, and also some important principles of management demonstrated by Henry Fayol. And then what are the important qualities to be possessed by the good leader we discussed today. For any doubts, you can call me. Okay, thank you students. Thank you. Take care.